what the audience might not know is that the stars have to master the physical game, the mental game, and the emotional game.
How much of it is physical for Michael Phelps and how much is it mental?
He's such a phenom, it's amazing. I mean, he's got great physical skills, but it's also his mental game that brings him to the top.
Ascending to peak performance takes strength, character, and an understanding how emotions affect the outcome of the game. We're about to go full throttle and supercharge your performance. Get ready to thrive from the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big welcome to Gregg Steinberg.
It looks like these guys raise their game. You know, they raise their game under pressure. And I'm going to tell you, they do not raise their game under pressure. What they do is they fall back into greatness. Because they've made greatness their habit, they fall back into greatness. I can do that, you can do that, anybody can do that. Anybody can return to greatness. That's what successful people do. They have this powerful, positive life song inside, in their heart that plays, in their mind, and they can flip it on in a moment's notice. And then they react in a positive, powerful way. And I want to share with you how to do that.
I really appreciated that he was able to connect the employers to the career services professionals and blend those two experiences together. Everyone in the group was able to glean some positive insights from this, and that they can make that useful every day on their jobs right now. And I think it was just the right shot in the arm for our group.
And this powerful fuel comes from primers. That's powerful stimuli, which basically are words, actions, and images, which can push our emotions in a certain direction. But you're aware of a powerful primer. You probably use it every day. It's music, right? Music can make us really, really happy, or it can make us sad. Music is a powerful primer. I bet you can relate to this situation. Last night, I got in to the rental car place. I was tired. I just wanted to get the rental car, and there was this line out the door. It took me probably an hour to get my car. Finally got my car. I'm driving here. I'm in traffic. I just want to get to the hotel, and all of a sudden, that song comes on the radio. And for me, it's Move Like Jagger by Maroon 5. I love that song. I mean, it just gets to me. And then all of a sudden, I start doing the thumb bop, and I start doing the finger roll, and then I start doing the chicken. And because it's Jagger, I'm doing the lip thing, and I get to a light, and I don't realize I'm still doing it, and I turn, and it was a cop, and he's looking at me with that puzzled look, and I knew exactly what he was thinking. He was thinking, that guy is a great dancer. So you get that.
Dr. Steinberg was very powerful. The information that he offered was fantastic and well received by everyone.
I thought it was really inspiring. I think we all face challenges every day, and it's really helpful to have that buzzword that we can think about when we need to motivate ourselves.
He grew up very poor in Louisville. His mother couldn't afford nice toys, but the young Muhammad Ali, back then known as Cassius Clay, saw this blue bike at the local bike store. It was a Schwinn, had the leather seat and the great handlebars and that beautiful emblem. And Muhammad Ali worked all summer boxing groceries at the local grocery store. He finally had enough money for that blue bike, handed the shopkeeper the money, rode all over Louisville the next day, 12 hours a day. I mean, he loved that bike. He was showing off to his friends, his family. I mean, that bike was just so golden to him. The following day, he parked his bike in front of the grocery store, made sure the lock was nice and tight. When he got off work, someone had clipped the lock and stolen his bike. He looked all over Louisville for his bike. He never found his bike, and he never found out who stole his bike. But we all know Muhammad Ali is a true champion, and he harnessed that negative energy into a positive life song. So every time he would step into the ring, he'd point at his opponent and say, "You're the guy who stole my blue bike." True story. But let me tell you, this method is not about sport. It's not about business. It's not about aviation. It's about life. It's about life. it can greatly impact everything in your life, including your health. I remember last summer, Joel Osteen came to Nashville, where I live, and I think he's got a great message. He's that televangelist that you see on TV. My wife likes him, but I wanted to see what gives him such great charisma, because he's got a great following and people love him. And I went, and within 5 minutes, I discovered what gave him the great charisma. It was his mother. His mother comes on stage. She's 5'0", great ball of energy. And within a few minutes, she said this. She said, 20 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. And I took the chemo and my hair fell out, my skin turned yellowish. I didn't want to feel sick. I didn't want to look sick. I didn't want to look in the mirror. So what I did was I took pictures of my healthiest state and I put them all over the house. When I was at the beach, when I was with Thanksgiving with my family, when I was in the mountains. And every day, 3 times a day, 5 times a day, I would point at these pictures and say, you are healthy, you are healthy, you are healthy, you are healthy. And then she said, today I'm cancer-free. And I know there's a lot of reasons that contributed to her health, but I know in my heart, one of the main reasons was that she was doing this method that I'm describing to you today. It's not just a game changer, it's a life changer. Dorothy, buzzword. Dorothy, don't be shy.
Oh my gosh.
Travel.
I love to travel.
Perspective.
Perspective. Okay, why perspective?
Because when I'm...
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm not Oprah. I don't know what I'm doing.
When your actions, images, and words have meaning to them, that and only that way will you be able to go full throttle every day, be inspired every day to put the pedal to the metal. And when your life song has meaning, then you will inspire everybody in your world. And your world will respond to you in a positive, powerful way. So I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking right now. So I want you to get up one last time. I know you're dying to do this. Turn to your neighbor and point at him and say, you're the guy who stole my blue bike. All right, thank you very much. It's been an honor. Enjoy the book. And I was talking to 8-year-old golfers last summer in Nashville, where I live, and I was talking for 20 minutes about confidence and composure and dealing with the pressure, and they're standing there for 20 minutes just going. And I said, is there any questions? Do you have any questions? And this one 8-year-old in the back room raised his hand, and he goes, and I go, what is it? He goes, do you know you look just like Will Ferrell?